Now, can you remind me, was there a 2000?
There was, and I will have that one coming up.
Okay. So there were
2000. What's that?
4 years, 4 years in a row, or
Yep. So it was 97 through 2000, and then there was a bit of a break, and then it was 2004.
that's right.
Okay. We are live.
Awesome. How are you doing, Mr. Beans?
I'm great. A nice evening. Had some dinner. We went out to a restaurant tonight. That was nice.
So we were just talking about the brand new 1999 Teeny Beanies informative video.
Yep, that's right. They're our newest informative that we received a request to do. It was our first video that we were requested to do, so we are really happy to go ahead and do that for our viewer. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. We'll have a couple more teeny ones coming up. We've just about got them all taken care of at this point. I think we've been able to share.
Oh, I was just saying there are a lot of other neat informative videos, including one of my personal favorites is the one that talks about Royal Blue Peanut.
Yeah, the importance of authentication. Yeah, that was a really special one. Definitely a discussion, a topic that I wanted to discuss for quite some time. You know, obviously you and I have very strong beliefs in, authenticating some of these earlier generations, and, a lot of the benefits that go along with that process.
And if I may, if you could just for a moment give me the host, I'd like to share on our website where people can find these videos.
Yeah, for sure. You got it.
Thank you. So everyone, if you go to mrbeansbabies.com, this is our website, and up here in the upper corner or on your phone, it's going to be the upper corner as well as your menu. But one of our things here is video galleries. And if you click on this, the top section here are informative. There's that Royal Blue Peanut one I mentioned, but we've also, you can learn about Indo cans and core cans. You can learn about all caps errors, Beanie Buddies, Teeny Beanies. We also spotlight different characters that are in our Raffle collection here. And then there's also this section called Unbox Therapy, which is about the joy of opening a new box that comes to your home and discovering what might be inside. So keeping that joy of collecting alive here. So a lot of neat stuff if you go to our website.
That has definitely been doing this and helping to do the charitable work and running the raffles, manning direct sales. It's really a multifaceted business, and it's a lot of hard work for us. The informatives have been so much fun to undertake, and it just seemed to make all the sense in the world, having all of these different pieces on hand, and being able to share that on screen and just discuss some different aspects and some knowledge on the different subsets of tie beanies.
And as you mentioned, today's one that was about 1999 Teeny Beanies was by request. If anybody out there watching this would like to request an informative, if you have questions about different types of beanies or particularly, we really like to work to just dispel rumors, and, set the record straight about different types of beanies or different variations, and what may or may not make one rare or valuable or sought after. Um, so if there's anything that you've ever wondered about, um, either we can do it ourselves with what we already have access to, or we have a lot of collecting partners around the world that we work with, that we can share items with. And so we feel confident we can cover pretty much any topic you throw at us. So give us a challenge, let us know, comment on this video, or send us a message with what's a topic you might be interested in. And you just may have the next topic of our next video.
Absolutely, David. We really like everything that we do as much as possible. And these raffles are another great example of that. We love having input from our customers, from our friends, from fellow collectors and our viewers. So anytime that we can make this really fun and enjoyable and something that is easy to participate in yourself, we are more than happy to accommodate that.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Beans, as we round the corner here to 8:30, we are welcoming all of our viewers around the world, whether you are one of our actual raffle participants who is joining us on Zoom. By the way, all raffle participants do get access to a private Zoom. If you buy even one raffle spot, um, you get to participate in this live Zoom where you can chat with us and chat with fellow people participating in the raffle. You can also interact with us as part of the video. And then certainly any of you around the world can join us and watch us live on YouTube as well. So we hope that you will follow us. You can follow at Mr. Bean's Babies on all social network platforms. And we try to keep those up to date and pretty exciting, to keep things going here. But yeah, if we could go ahead, Mr. Beans, and start talking a little bit about Velvet.
You got it. So tonight, our item that has closed out all of its slots is this really, really fantastic 3-1 Velvet, the Panther. And what we discussed, we kind of throw these numbers out quite often with the assumption that everybody knows exactly what we're talking about. So we'll go ahead and explain that a little bit. When I say Velvet here is 3-1, I'm referring to the tags on the beanie. The first number denotes what generation the hang tag here is, 3 being 3rd generation, and the second number, 1, being what generation the tush tag is. And we can see down here, 1st gen tush tags are always the black and white variants. They are the earliest generation tush tags possible. For our friend Velvet here, he was introduced during 3rd generation. So him being a 3-1, this is his oldest possible tag combo. He does not get any better than this. He is one of the few raffle items that we did have available still that is authenticated by the one and only True Blue Beans. They are our favorite authenticators. We love working with them. You can see here on the cert, it does call out 3rd generation swing tag along with a 1st generation tush tag. And of course, we love seeing this phrase right here, MWMT, which stands for mint with mint tags, and it is museum quality. Sometimes, depending on how many comments they put on a cert, that can also be shortened down to the phrase MQ. We see that quite a bit, MQ. But this does basically mean that this beanie is absolutely flawless in every way. The beanie has no errors. The hang tag has no flaws. The tush tag has no flaws. Mint with mint tag museum quality is what we all strive for with every beanie that we send in for authentication and grading, and this Velvet is no exception. So we were really, really happy to be able to offer this one via raffle. Hi, Joe. I can see you joined. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Very good.
Welcome.
We were really excited to go ahead and offer this Velvet via raffle, and it did close out. So we are really excited to see who ends up with this really, really beautiful example.
Yeah. So one quick story that I wanted to share. So Velvet is she's a really special beanie to me, because she is one of the first beanies I ever was able to find. So I remember it was my birthday. Every year for my birthday, we would go to the mall and just kind of get my parents would want to get like a picture taken of me at like a JC Penney store. And that would be like the photo that, you know, they would give the grandparents and things like that. Well, during the beanie craze, we would also try to walk into like a Hallmark store or any other kind of beanie retailer that was there. And there were obviously a lot of competitors to Beanie Babies. One of them was called Floppies. And when beanies were really, really hard to find, I would collect some of the floppies. And so I remember at Hallmark, I was going through a stack of black floppies, and I was just like, you know, gosh, wouldn't it be cool if I could find a Beanie Baby somewhere like in this store on my birthday? And lo and behold, digging through all of these black floppies at the bottom of the shelf, there was one black velvet Beanie Baby. And I was just completely over the moon. And I remember I was probably like 10 years old. I remember just like holding it really close to my chest so that like no one else in the store would see me as I like ran up to the cash register to check out. But that was one of my favorite birthdays ever. And so Velvet has always had a close place in my heart. But that's a good example of it's a completely black Beanie Baby, and it just as the animal would in the wild, it was very well camouflaged.
That's a really great story, David. I really love that one. And you know, these beanies, even though we are now dealing with some of the earlier generations that are much more aimed at adult collectors nowadays, obviously they did exist in later generations. I'm not sure which gen the Velvet was that you found. I'm sure it probably
I
matters
think it was
where
a
you
four.
for. I think it probably did matter where you resided throughout the U.S. as you were a kid. But from my experience, not all, you know, fourth and fifth gen beanies were created equal. Some of them were really, really difficult to find here, at least in central New York, from my memories. And Velvet was absolutely one of them. That was not a beanie when I was a kid collecting during the craze in the 90s. That was not one that I saw on the shelves all the time. You know, I actually never had a Velvet growing up. It just wasn't one that turned up often. So it really is special when you are able to find one of those ones and connect with it and have that memory. It keeps the nostalgia alive. Here we are, you know, 20 some odd years later, and it's still so fresh in your mind that day. That's really fantastic.
Absolutely. And if we may really quickly, for Joe, who is on the line, what attracted you to Velvet? If he's there.
Oh, sounds like Joe might have stepped away for a moment.
Might just be on mute. That's okay. Well, so Mr. Beans, if you'd like to jump in and let everybody know how this process is going to work today.
Absolutely, David. If you want to take us on over to random.org, we will screen share for everybody to see how this raffle is going to play out.
Absolutely. 1 second. There we are. Can you see it?
Beautiful. I sure can. So the way these raffles work, folks, is when an item becomes available, we offer it with 10 slots, which each slot acts as a single raffle ticket. And if every purchase you make for one slot, that puts you into the raffle for a 1 in 10 chance. You do not need to buy one. You can buy as many as you like. As we can see here on this Velvet, we have everybody's name on the list, depending on how many slots they bought. We have Donna with 4, Brian with 2, Joe with 2, Molly with 1, and James with 1 for a total of 10 raffle participants. What we are going to do, folks, is we are going to randomize this list a total of 5 times. After each randomization, you will notice that the names in the list get all jumbled up and switch around. On the fifth and final randomization, whoever's name appears at the top of this list is going to be our winner. Remember, guys, you've already paid your complete and total expense for this raffle. Whoever the winner is, this beanie is going to ship to you absolutely free. So we wish everybody that is in here with us good luck. Thank you so much for participating in yet another Mr. Beans raffle. And we will go ahead and kick off this 3-1 Velvet. We will randomize once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and fifth and final randomization. Good luck, everybody. Joe, you got it, my friend.
Wow.
Congratulations, Joe. 3-1 Velvet is yours.
It's our lucky day, Harper.
Hey, Harper.
How about
Congratulations
that?
to Daddy.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Yay.
Joe.
Hi, Harper.
Thank you. Wow, we won. You waving hello?
Hi.
Hi, there's a smile. Yeah.
Can you say hi? Hi. Say hi. No?
Hi.
You smiling? She's smiling.
Looks like you had your good luck charm with you tonight,
Yes.
Joe.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
She was here. I was making sure she was watching. Yeah.
We will go ahead, Joe. We will be sending you email confirmation and reaching out for your address, and we will be getting this Velvet out to you ASAP.
Congratulations.
Thank you, but thank you again.
Wonderful.
You're so
Well,
welcome.
guys, this is not the last beanie that we had available via raffle. We have plenty more wonderful items in our raffle section. Please be sure to go ahead and check that out over at www.mrbeansbabies.com. Go ahead and check in the menu area, or if you're on desktop, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, just as David showed us earlier, you can click on our raffle section and then shop current raffles. It will bring up all of the wonderful items that we have available. Some of them will be getting lower and lower in slots. Thank you, David. This is what we still have available in our shop, and we do have more new items in the pipeline, and we will be sure to make some notifications and posts on our Facebook page once we are adding new items to let you guys know that new things have hit the shop. We once again, appreciate your participation so much. This helps us to fund our charity work that we do through the Beanie Therapy Project, which is the lifeline of this entire nonprofit. Everybody that participated, even though we can only have one winner, in our eyes, everybody is a winner because their funds have gone some proceeds to the Beanie Therapy Project. They are going to put beanies in the hands of people that enjoy them and need them most. And it just would not be possible without all of our contributors. So thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And you said it best. So with that all said, thank you, everybody. We will see you again soon. Please keep participating. And Mr. Beans, do you want to close us out?
I sure do. As always, I'm Mr. Beans, and I hope you had a fantastic time. Thanks, guys.